Hi everyone, Sandy here. Welcome to my channel and welcome to Halloween week. This is Monday, October the 28th. I'm so excited that Halloween will be here, but then I'm also sad because I hate to see all the fun decorations and everything go. Normally I do a 13 Fridays before Halloween, which is either the 13 weeks prior to Halloween or 13 days prior, and try to do a project or 13 different projects. Well, I just didn't have the time this year to do that, and I haven't been able to do much Halloween decorating, but I thought I would give it a try to do an album this week using one of these collections that I purchased from Country Craft Creations. So first up, I want to, before I show you the collections and then tell you which one I'm going to be working with, I wanted to show you a little bit about what I have been doing. I made this junk journal last year, but I didn't finish it. And then so this year I did a little bit of change on it. And so I have just been going through, like I added this flower here, kind of inked it up, made it real spooky looking. This is a card that fell out of somewhere. And so I've been doing a little bit in it, not a whole lot. This was done last year. I think I did this one this year. I had that. I bought some different spooky elements here. This is what I was working with, so I haven't finished that. I had to stop for a while. I did some more work on this, I think, and then this is where I started on my pages. So this is just a journal book, composition book that I glued the pages together, and I tore out this image of a black cat and I blended it in with the inks. I really love how that turned out. A lot of place for journaling. Use some glossy accents on the jewels there. And then I've just done a lot of spraying. I did this one with the toad, with the witch's hat. A lot of inking on these pages. I haven't added anything to this one. I made a pocket out of this one. This is like a cemetery. It says Rowan's Cemetery, and I made a flip up here. Got the flowers. It's just kind of a spooky look to it. I love this one with the witch. Isn't that cute? Love the purple. And then I don't do mixed media very often because it's so messy when I'm trying to do other things, because I just get it everywhere, I think. And I need a separate work table, so I'm not using the same working area. So this is a page I'm going to be probably adding in here. So those are my pages so far. So here's the pages that haven't been done yet, that I still have that I can ink. So if I don't finish it this year, there's always next year, right? So that's my Halloween junk journal that it just ties together with this spooky pom-poms and gauze. Just tie it like that. So that's my junk journal. And now on to this. So this week, today I'm going to start with the, I'm showing you this, what I'm going to be working with, and I'm going to be making my cover off camera. I will give you the measurements that I decide to use. So you can use the lay flat method and get yours made. I'll do the link to that below, the instructions on how to do that. The method is the same no matter how what size album. You use the same method, just different sizes for your chipboard covers. So this year from Country Craft Creations, I did pick up 2 new collections. This is Little Boo Thing. I'm sure you've seen a lot of different projects with it. It is so cute because it's the pink one. And I really like it. I got the chipboard stickers, the rub-ons, and then I got the ephemera, the cardstock ones, and then I got a pack of the paper. So cute. I'm not going to open it up. There's the sticker sheet. I always look and see which paper I think is my favorite that I might want for my cover. So I picked up 3 extras of the plaid. I think maybe 4. Nope, 3. And then I like the stars and the ghosts, so I did 2 extras of those. Stripes always good, so I picked up 2 extras of those, and then I got the solid variety pack. I am not going to be able to make anything this year with this. So this is going to go into my Halloween vault, maybe for later in the year, maybe for next year. We'll see. Let me move my little ghost notepad out of the way. So I love this one by Simple Stories. traditional, pretty much Halloween colors. I can't even pick the paper up. It's stuck to my table. There we go. This is Simple Stories, Simple Vintage Scary Stories. Simple Stories, Simple Vintage Scary Stories. So I have a lot to work with on this one. I picked up the sentiment bits. Now I don't know if this is still available at Country Craft Creations, because you know when Halloween stuff comes out, you got to pick it all out then. Bits and pieces, journal bits, the enamel dots, the glossy enamel dots, go match it. For some reason I did 2 of the chipboard stickers. I'm sure I thought, oh, I love the skeleton and the ghost, and I thought, well, I could use several of these, so picked up 2 of those. I also picked up what have I got here? Oops, upside down. I picked up 2 of the collection kit because I want to make sure I had enough paper. So that means I have 2 sticker sheets on this. I love this paper. Look at that. And then I picked up the extras of what I thought I might want on my cover. I don't know if it's going to be the skeletons. I do love those, or the dots. Could be a combination. So I picked up 3 extra sheets of that. So make sure I have enough. So that's what I'm going to be using. So let me get my chipboard and stuff cut, and I will show you what we're going to be using, the size of cover we're going to make. So today, make your cover, pick your pattern paper and cover that, and then tomorrow we'll start on the pages. For the album cover, I'm going to give you real quick the measurements of what you need to do, and then I'm going to go off camera and put mine together, and then I'll come back and we'll do the pattern paper together. So to make the chipboard cover, this is the heavyweight chipboard. You need 2 pieces that are 8 1/4 by 8 1/4 square, and I'm decided on a 2-inch spine, so we want 2 inches by 8 1/4 for that. To wrap it, you're going to need 2 pieces of the, I'm using the black artisan cardstock, 10 1/4 by 10 1/4. 1 piece that is 5 by 10 1/4. That's for the spine piece. The reinforcement on the inside, you need a piece that is 6 by 8 1/4 and a matching score tape sheet that is 6 by 8 1/4. So I'm going to go ahead and get mine put together, and I'll be back with that. And I will put the link down below and up in the corner, just up there in the corner somewhere. Whoops, right there, where you can click to go to my video on how to make a lay flat cover. It's really easy, and some of you have probably already done it several times, so let's get our covers made. Okay, I am back. I love Halloween week. Look what appeared. Maybe a ghost or a goblin brought this to me. Trick-or-treat candy. Set that aside for right now. So we have our album cover. You should have yours made. An 8 1/4 by 8 1/4 with a 2-inch spine. It's a nice size album. So I've got my reinforcement cardstock here in the center that I put on with a score tape sheet. So now we're ready to put pattern paper on the outside. That's all we're going to do today. So I've already cut my papers, I decided. So I did have to take the 3 sheets that I had bought single, and then 1 sheet out of one of the packages of this one, which is called Jeepers Creepers. And then I cut this one little piece off of one of So Ghostly, because this is what I want on the spine. I'm not going to double mat this. I'm just going to have this little check there. And the rest I'm going to have double matted with the, I initially was going to double mat, but then I decided not to. So I'm going to save this piece here. So, okay, I know what I'm doing. Okay, so I needed 2 8 1/8 by 8 1/8, and I cut that so that I can use the dots. And then I needed 2 7 1/2 by 7 1/2, and that's going to be the skellies, like this. I wanted some of the dots showing around that. And then of course we'll have a black around the border around that. And then of course this one of So Ghostly, I cut one that is 1 7/8, just a little under the 2-inch by 8 1/8. So now I'm going to ink it all. I'm going to use a Distress Black Soot I'm just going to do it right off the little ink pad here, if I can get it open. There we go. And we're just going to quickly do this. I'm going to speed up the camera. I just wanted a touch of black around the edges, but you can just kind of see on the edge, not a whole lot, kind of the cover up the white core there where it cuts, but gives it a little black edging there like that. So I'm going to speed up the camera now. I'm going to ink all of these. Okay, so I have them inked. Here on this one, I did put a little inking on the in the middle along with on the edges. So now we're just going to go ahead and glue our mats together like this. So I'm just going to place it like this. So it's going to have about, cutting it the way I did, it should have about 1/4 of an inch or just a little bit more border. So let me grab my glue. I'm going to also speed this up. So we're gluing the skeleton orange paper down onto the dotted paper. So we'll have 2 of those mats, one for the front, one for the back. And we're going to center this. Oops, move out of the way, straight as possible. About like that. Okay, burnish that down, and then go ahead and do the others. The other piece, I'll speed the camera up for that. Okay, so now we're ready to put them on the cover. So the Life Flat cover, what's great about it, you can open it up and you can work on it flat like this. Okay, so the first one, I'm going to put the first one, front one on first. So it should have about 1/8 of an inch border of black around it. And because I'm doing a lot of layering, I'm okay with just using glue. If you prefer score tape sheets, well, that's your option. I like glue because it sticks really good, and for me, it's faster. I don't know. I'm not so great at getting the score tape on. I always get it off some or something. Okay, so now we have that. Cute. I love the skeletons. Oh, look, he's got his head over here. Okay, burnish it. And then I do the spine next so that I can line it up here at the bottom and top. Perfect. So that's going to go on next. Line it up down here at the bottom, about 1/8 of an inch from the bottom, and so that puts it 1/8 of an inch from the top, and just a little bit of the black on the sides. Burnish that down. I decided to do a different pattern here. I just thought it would make it, you know, pop a little bit better. So I really like that. Then the last one goes on. And that's all we're going to be doing today. Tomorrow we'll be making our pages and flaps and pockets and things. For Tuesday, which is October the 29th. We're getting so close to Halloween. So I do hope to have this done by Halloween Day. I can't say what time of the day. Each day I will have a video ready because I have to work on it and upload it and everything. So just be sure you're subscribed to my channel so that you'll get a notification that I have popped one on for you. Okay, so get that one on. And that way you won't miss out. And I hope you join along. Now, if you don't want to do a Halloween album, well, this will certainly work with any paper collection. Like maybe you want to do something for the fall or Thanksgiving, or maybe you want to do something for Christmas or what have you. So I hope you'll join me. So there is the album so far for today. We have our cover patterned and matted. I'm loving it. Okay, everybody. have a great day. Grab you a couple of trick-or-treat candies, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already so you'll be notified. Give me a thumbs up, and check out Country Craft Creations for some wonderful paper collections. Besides Halloween, you'll find others there as well. Thanks. Bye-bye.